everyone, I said we'd be back for part 2. This is going to probably be a short video because the other one was very long. Sorry about that, I had to pause real quick. Okay, so the next video is our pattern alteration. As you saw at the very end of the first video, we were kind of fussing with the pattern and we were running out of time. So while that video was uploading, editing, everything was getting fixed, we worked on the pattern. And then we took a nap, which is why our hair looks kind of mucked. So without further ado, let me show you the pattern. Alright. And this is as best as I can do it for you. So we added extension pieces around the strap. We also added to the side here, and then we custom made the back because the original, here's the original, it was not connecting well. The armhole would have been really bad. It was not lining up, and we are trying our best not to cut up these patterns because these patterns are from an overseas company that no longer, well, they still sell to the US, but unfortunately there is now a tariff charge. Thank you, Mr. Cheeto. So so this is our custom pattern, and then we just piece together pieces to make it look as close as possible. I believe it's centered. Now there is lots of room in this pattern because this mannequin is slightly larger than me. But there will be, I will be adding a little bit of modesty length that will be trimmed down. Yes. Speaking of trim, trim down, here's the trimming. We've removed the lace, so let me kind of give you an idea. So pink fabric, we're going to kind of something like that for the trim. Now here's the thing, I hate the silver. I do not like the silver in this at all. And so I love silver. It's okay in pink, but my vision for my birthday outfit is not pink and silver. So we are ditching the silver. We can't really take the trim off of this. I thought about painting over it, but then I thought, no, let's not risk it. So I searched. Believe me, you guys, I searched and searched and searched, which is why I took a very long nap, because it was very tiring. Also, we were still waiting for the video to edit, but we found trimming that is the similar design to this, so when we lay it over it, it will hide the silver at least, or make the silver more flattering. And we've chosen black, so we're going with our favorite colors for our birthday, black and pink. So yes, it's going to be a hint of my favorite and then a hint of gothic, of course. We're also contemplating on buying maybe some black flowery fabric pieces to go on it. That's not concrete, but the silver will be gone, or at least complemented with some black trim overlay. I'm also getting fabric glue, so when I get done stitching it, I'm going to kind of give it a gloss to try to kind of add to it, to kind of hide the silver a little bit more. The silver, it's okay for the silver to show, but just in case, I did get some fabric glue. And we will be buying another dress, of course, and like I mentioned in the description box of video 1, we won't be doing a video of dismantling that dress because it'll just be very similar to what we did with this one. Petticoat. we're still contemplating if we're going to cut up the lower petticoat and just buying a nice pretty fabric to complement, for another petticoat. We're still thinking on that. And we are, without a doubt, on the second dress, taking the ruffle trim off of the petticoat of that and adding it as a second tier layer of ruffles to the petticoat, if we decide to keep the petticoat. If not, we're going to cut both petticoat ruffles off, and then with the new petticoat frontal, we will be whatever fabric color we may choose for that one, we are going to add the pink ruffles to that with the new black trim. And let's see what else. We've got rid of the white cheesy crappy fabric inseam, and we're going to find a more stronger, more I don't want to say submissive, but more cooperative fabric, one that's going to be strong and less troublesome. And let's see, closures will be hooks and eyes. I did see an eyelet trim in pink, so we will try to grab that, and hopefully that will work. If not, we do have a black eyelet, and I'm sure when we cover it, no matter what, as soon as we cover it with these, the eyelets will be hidden, and then with the new black trim, it should blend well. So, yes. Ironing. We may do a video of just me ironing the pieces. If that's something you're interested in, let me know. It will be in one of the parts. I will try to remember to do it if more than one person wants that. We have not thrown any of the salvage pink, the old bodice pieces we're keeping. The slight piece at the hole that used to be connected to the skirt we're keeping. We may try to see if maybe we can make one back panel with that. If not, we're going to hold on to it just in case. We're going to hold on to it in case we want to add some more detail to our dress, and we have the color match fabric for it. Or if we need to do a piecing method, like for example, that large piece, like let's say if we need an extension with the sleeve. If we have an extension with the sleeve, we can either use a piece of the sleeve of the other dress and a cuff from the upper dress. Well, actually, we can't use the cuff of the upper dress. We're going to use it for a second tier for a 3D effect. But we're going to have a few extra trims, so we might do something with that extra trim. Not sure yet. We're going to try to add like a little bit of extra detail. So yeah, this dress is going to have a lot of detail, but we're trying to stick with a theme, which is black and pink. I have been thinking about black and pink, because like I said, it's pretty, but I want it to be black with the pink, not silver with the pink. However, unfortunately, because of that, I may have to change my jewelry, and I already bought it from Temu, and asking for a refund takes a while to get your money back. So we're probably going to stick with that jewelry. If not, we do have some plans. Yes, we may get some fabric dye, because if we do buy the flowers, the pearls are white, so we might dip them in some pastel pink dye which will not color the black, so we have nothing to worry about the black, but it will dye the pearls. So fingers crossed that the pearls get colored. We have colored pearls in dye before, and once they're colored in the dye, you can't really remove that at all. You can't really remove. If you try to bleach it, it will rip the pearl shimmer off of the beads, and they'll just be regular plastic beads instead of pearl imitation. So yes, and then we will be trimming any excess white that's still on the fabric, any lace and we're going to be replacing the lace. We haven't decided on if we're going to do a white lace or maybe a compilation of black and white, or we might get the exact, we do plan maybe to get the exact same lace that we got for our maid of honor gown, but maybe see if it comes in black and add to it, or we might just stick with white to kind of maintain the illusion, because we're not going to be able to color the lace of the sleeves, so we have to figure out something, unless we decide to change the lace of the cuff. So we'll see. We shall see. Excuse me. We shall see what we do. It just all depends. It all depends. And, we have the rest of this month. We have all of next month until the 28th at least. Fingers crossed I have the energy. Fingers crossed there isn't drama. And what I mean by drama, I mean unpleasant surprises. I can't deal with more drama for my building. I can't deal with more drama like the housing update that I just published on my community page. I'm just like, any more drama, I'm going to explode. What I mean by explode, I'm just done. I am just done. And I just want my birthday month to be exciting, no surprises, no last minute drama. And when I mean by drama, I mean by people who I don't want in my life right now trying to wheeze their way in. Because I'm not putting my energy into that anymore. And yes, I just need a break. I literally need a break from these unwelcome surprises. But now we're turning this into a life update vlog. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, you guys. This is about the dress. So yes, that is what we have planned for the dress. We are going to put the pieces on top of the mannequin for now, so they don't continue to wrinkle, and whatever wrinkles that they have now will probably maybe unwrinkle if we let them air out. The smaller pieces we might pin up top so they don't fall or anything. And that's about it. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hit that bell for more, and we will get a part 3 as soon as we can. See you soon. Bye-bye.